Do you want to talk about the whole thing about?
Want to start with the politics about it?
Yeah,
first,
the politics, and then we'll get into the games.
Okay.
तो ये जो वर्ल्ड कप है कतर में हो रहा है, कतार में या कटार में नहीं हो रहा,
It's not Qatar.
कतर में हो रहा है, कतर में.
Say it, Gore. How about we just call you Gore?
हाँ.
Why can't you call it Qatar?
कतर नहीं निकलता आपके मुंह से क्या? क्या आपकी जान जाती है क्या?
What's wrong? What's wrong? क्या तुम्हारा पे नहीं? I was going to say something else then.
नहीं, बहरहाल, the thing that has been very upsetting lately is, and it's not just lately. Ever since Qatar claimed or were chosen, nominated as the hosts.
Since then, man.
In 2014, I think.
Yeah.
तब से कतर के खिलाफ, not just the West, but even their own neighbors have been taunting them, trying to one-up them or show them down.
Is that
somehow.
right, man?
हाँ, मतलब लगे हुए सब. There was the whole chaos about Qatar won't be ready. Then they built all the stadiums. They had everything ready to go, and they said, "Oh, they've overdone it. They've spent too much. What's going to happen after the World Cup?"
Who was saying that?
No, यार उनके neighbors, जिनका भी हम नाम लेंगे, guys in Group C who got eliminated today, but I don't want to say their name.
You want to say their name?
Not yet. But remember,
I think we all know who we're talking about, but anyway.
But tell us about the whole, what is the Western media feeding off?
Abdullah, I was watching some of these damn interviews, man. You get a couple of British guys or a couple of these Euro interviewers or broadcasters, anchormen, and they're bringing up, for no reason at all, bringing up Iran's games and their highlights. They won, they won 2-0. Who the hell did they beat?
They beat Wales.
They beat Wales. It's fine, okay, whatever, Wales, okay? But they won. And they couldn't stand the fact that Iran won. They couldn't stand it. So what did they do? On replays, they keep showing different fouls that weren't even fouls. You could clearly see that they weren't free kicks for the other team, but they kept talking about how vicious the Iranians are, okay? That this is part of their culture. It's part of their culture to play like this. It's part of their culture to nag the referees. It's part of their culture to influence and manipulate the game. What's the problem, man? What's the problem? And it's not just about Iran, I've noticed. I've noticed that about Morocco. I've noticed that about Tunisia. I've noticed that about even Cameroon. I've noticed that about Senegal. Okay, but I just, in Saudi Arabia, just today, November 30th, they played Poland. No, who they play again?
They played Apnam.
No. They lost.
They played against Mexico, and they lost.
Nobody in the Western media ever gave a rat's ass about Mexicans and about their status in the World Cup. Yet today, it was the celebration of all celebrations on highlights. What a wonderful, wonderful performance what a beautiful, beautiful pass and a beautiful goal that first goal was. Why? Because you beat Saudi Arabia. Hey, listen, I don't have any love or hatred towards Saudi Arabia, but it's clear to me on what side the Western media is standing in this entire issue. You don't want to be there in Qatar? You don't like the rules and regulations in Qatar? You don't like the vibe that you're getting from Qatar. Why? Because they set the rules and they say that you either follow our rules or get the hell out of our country. And you don't like that. So then in social media platforms, you got to get all these plants, right? You got to get these stupid American guys coming in their LGBT or Q shirts, which I've got no problems with. Listen, this is not about that. It's not about anything against those people or that community. But what it is against is on purpose, John Bujke, having someone there to tili lagayenge, man.
Tili laga.
And then they posted on their social media that this is the way that we were treated. We didn't even get a ticket. We were what was the word that they used? That the cops took them in for about 15 minutes, interrogated them for 15 minutes. Oh my goodness. They actually gave you a cup of coffee in there too, bud. Keep that in mind. So you have a problem with the way we celebrate our morals and our identity and our culture. You've got a problem with that, right? Then don't come. Then don't sell yourself out to Qatar. Maybe we just have enough money to just buy you. Maybe that's your problem. Maybe you don't like that. Anyway, you can continue, Abdullah. I'm pretty pissed off right now, man.
I wanted to let you vent and share your opinion. Not your opinions, but...
It's not just mine, man.
You just gave a couple of examples. There's been a multitude number of stories. Like, let's not dwell on that.
No, but am I wrong in what I'm saying, man?
No, definitely not. लेकिन पॉलिटिक्स का हमने कवर कर लिया हारून साहब ने अब हम गेम की बात करते हैं हो क्या रहा है हो क्या so 32 teams started the tournament. There were 8 groups of 4. The top 2 would qualify into the next round of 16. तो अभी तक आज की तारीख तक कितने हो गए? I think 10 have qualified.
Yeah.
I'll run through them really quickly. Netherlands and Senegal in Group A. Group B, England and USA.
Oh.
Iran is out. Wales is out.
Oh, you must be very happy about that. Iran's out. Yeah.
And then next we have Argentina, who lost the first game against Saudi, and then they won the next 2.
You got to get that
convincingly.
Yeah.
आज बड़ा ज़बरदस्त खेला. I was watching that game, and I thought the Poland was a club team.
Yeah.
They were playing the Argentinians simply toyed with.
I was just going to say it was like men against boys. That's what it was really like.
लेकिन अब मुझे ये चीज़ अच्छी नहीं लगी कि Poland lost that game and they still qualified just because Mexico had a couple of more yellow cards than they did.
What the hell is that, man? That's what you're basing. You know why? They changed that rule just while that. I think they changed that rule today.
They must have.
About the yellow cards. You could have done shots on goal. You could have done attempts on goal.
Yeah.
You could have done all these things. What did you do? You picked yellow cards.
You could have done a number of goals. I don't think they count.
Goals, man. They didn't even count the goals for.
They look at the difference, but how about the number of goals for?
Total goals for.
Yeah. Or they could have based it on total saves, and Poland could still have won. But at least it would have been based on
something legitimate,
skills, not something that it's not. It's down to the referee's discretion. A yellow card.
That's almost like Abdullah. That's almost like in Olympics when you figure skating, you leave it up to the judges to do the scoring.
Yeah.
I don't know how fair that really is, man.
Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah, that's. I've never understood that.
This thing is the same thing.
वो बहरहाल एक अजीब कहानी है. खैर, I wanted Mexico to go through just based on that, on how they played today. They had a wonderful game against Saudi.
And the Polish are racist.
और
Sorry. Did I just? Okay, sorry.
और उनके sausages हम खाते नहीं, so I don't know. We can't say much about that. Group D, France and Australia are through. Tunisia, yeah, they played their hearts out. They beat France 1-0. They scored 2 beautiful goals. I thought the first one was onside.
It was onside, man. It was onside.
It was off by maybe a centimeter.
Just by a hair, and you're calling. I've seen so many goals that have been allowed way worse in terms of offside than that.
Yeah, if this game was being played in the 60s, that would have been a goal. लेकिन आज technology इतनी आ गई कि भाई एक आपका नाक का बाल भी आगे निकल गया. नाक के बाल भी अगर आगे अगर line से आगे निकल गया तो आपका goal नहीं count होता.
नहीं, लेकिन Abdullah, not even that, man. Even the technology nowadays, they still wouldn't have called that offside in some of the games, but they had to call it offside.
No, but even if they did call it onside and they won the game, ये ऑस्ट्रेलिया और डेनमार्क के गेम में पता नहीं क्या हो गया यार. How the Australians beat the Danes?
Denmark?
Danes have been they were the Euro champs back
They're
in
a world-class team, man. Australia hasn't come out of the group stage in since what?
I don't know, since the beginning of time.
Yeah. Since the Jurassic.
मुझे लग रहा है वो डेनमार्क वालों को गर्मी ज़्यादा लग गई. कतर की गर्मी बर्दाश्त नहीं हुई, and Australians are used to the heat, so
they're used to the outback.
तो मैं खुश नहीं हूँ. We still don't know.
Are you getting a tinge or a boo of a little bit of something that Abdullah is trying to hint at? Maybe like the Danish, the Danish, the Polish,
the Polish sauces, the Danish.
गोरे चमड़ी के लोग, अच्छा go.
दानिश भाई नहीं रहे. वर्ल्ड कप से निकल गए दानिश साहब. अच्छा, कल हमें पता चल जाएगा कि Spain, Japan, Costa Rica or Germany, which is a tough group, who's going to go through. I want Germany and Japan to go through just because I like them.
You think so? Germany's still got a shot, don't they?
If they win, if they beat...
so there's no goal differential issue, no yellow card issue there.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, they should beat Costa Rica, right? On paper.
Of course they should beat Costa Rica.
So they'll have 4 points. And then between Spain and Japan, if it's a tie, a draw, then Germany still has a chance if they beat Costa Rica. So that's an interesting... But if Japan somehow beats Spain, then Japan and Germany go through.
What? But what about the goals for? Keep in mind, they're all going to have 6 points.
And the yellow cards, we have to call
and the yellow cards. No, but because I think Spain won by a score of 7-2.
Look, Spain has 4 points.
No, but they scored 7 goals in their first game. That's going to make a big difference.
That's going to make a big difference. So ideally, I think Germany's going to want to win their own game, and they would prefer that Spain beats
Spain,
Japan.
Yeah. Man, the mathematics in this is crazy.
That'll be an outright win for. But I want Japan to go through.
Let's talk about something exciting now. We're talking. First, Spain gets through. Spain and Germany get through.
Yeah.
Let's leave the round of 16. Let's leave the knockout stage. Let's even leave the. Okay, we'll get to the semifinal.
Okay.
Who are your 4 teams?
Yeah, let's talk about that. I'll give you my 8 first.
Ooh.
I'll give you my. Let's talk about the 4. Time नहीं है क्योंकि मैं चाय पे जाना है.
चाय पे जाना है.
चाय तैयार हो रही, कड़क चाय.
कबाब रोल्स भी. जिसमें मिर्ची होंगी यार. Sausages हमारे देसी sausages हम खाएंगे.
Actually, I'll tell you my 4 that I want to be there, and then I'll tell you the 4 that I think will be there.
Oh, you're playing it safe. यार ये क्या बात हुई? इसका मजा है यार.
Based on form right now. And pure talent?
No, just tell me. No, don't tell me who you think is going to be there or you. Or
who do
you
I
think.
want?
No, just tell me who's going to be there.
Who's going to be? No, so that's based on talent and skill and form.
जो भी हो.
तो उस लिहाज से मेरे ख्याल से, and again, it's going to depend on who knocks who out and.
True.
But let's just say the top 4, I think should be there or will be there is France. Sorry, man. England.
Oh.
और अपना Argentina.
Oh.
And Brazil.
Okay.
That's I'm basing that on how they're playing right now.
Okay.
But those aren't the 4 teams that I want to be there necessarily.
अब्दुल्ला इसमें क्या मजा है यार?
नहीं मैं ये 4 थे based on skill है ना? और अब मैं जल्दी से वो बता दूं and then I'll go to you.
Okay.
दिल से मैं जाता हूं because I love Brazil.
दिल से कोई बात नहीं है. I want to hear from you with confidence.
No, but I think Brazil.
कौन 4 teams हैं? कौन सी 4 teams हैं जो?
तो Brazil जाएगा for sure.
Okay.
I don't like Argentina, but they will be there. But I want Brazil and Germany to be there because they're my teams, all-time favorites. And I want Senegal. Senegal.
Out of the box.
और अपना दूसरा कौन है जिसका चांस है?
गाना तो बेचारे गाना तो गाना ही गा रहे हैं.
I would love for 4 non-Euro teams to be in the semis.
But here's what I think, Abdullah.
अब आप बताइए.
Yeah, I don't know how this seeding works, so I don't think that they can actually have these 4 teams in there. But I'm talking about the 4 powerhouses. Who are they?
Germany, Brazil, Argentina.
No.
Or Spain.
Spain.
And France.
Yeah. So I think those 4 are going to be, in my mind, I believe those are the 4 teams that are going to make.
Okay, let's suppose they did. It's those 4 teams. Then who do you think is going to win out of those 4?
If Mbappe and Griezmann and the other guy comes back out of Benzema, right? If Benzema actually can make it for the semifinals, then I think France will repeat.
अरे यार.
नहीं यार तुम emotions की बात ना करो.
मैं तो emotions की करूँगा.
Emotions की बात ना करो. Tell me who you believe are going to be confident about it. Make that bet. I'm saying France will win it again.
I have a feeling France will win it again, but I do not want France to win again. So I'm hoping that Griezmann, Mbappe, Benzema, वो चले जाएं.
निकले यहाँ से.
वो उनके बेंजेमा की जो वो जो प्रॉपर्टी की
बेंज जो है ना उसको जाके बैठ के और निकले यहाँ.
नहीं उसकी कुछ गड़बड़ हो जाए प्रॉपर्टीज जो खरीद रहा है वो उसमें गड़बड़ हो जाए. और वो
अपना बाजू
अम्बापे का जो अपना वो कहाँ से आए वो जिम्बाब्वे या ज़ैम्बिया में जो विलेज है ना वहाँ कुछ प्रेसिडेंट का इलेक्शन हो रहा है उसको वो खड़ा हो जाए उसमें. और अपना ग्रीजमैन जो है उसको बस
ये ग्रीजमैन उसको बस अपना वो बस ग्रीस ही हो जाए अपना ग्रीस को लेके
फिसल जाए
अपने ग्रीस को लेके. हाँ.
No, but Brazil right now, man, they're looking fantastic.
With Neymar out too, and the other big striker out, they're still unbelievable out there.
Yeah, there's some new guy. I can't even say his name. लेकिन उसके golden ball हैं. Bleached ball हैं और he did that scissor kick that reminded me of Pele.
Yeah.
Back in the 60s.
When we were around in the 60s.
The World Cup of 58 when he first introduced that to the world.
जब जवान थे हम दोनों. हम गए थे वहाँ.
हमने सिखाया था पेले को. यूं लात करके मार सब सीधी मारते तो उल्टा होके मार
अपने सास को या ससुर को मार रहे हो ना बिल्कुल उसी तरीके से मारो उनको
इसीलिए वो इतनी जोर से उसने मारा कि वो नेट को फाड़ती हुई बॉल निकल गई थी Yeah, no, but back in the day, there was hardly any grass on fields. The ball used to be bigger and
like a
heavier.
rock, पत्थर था साला वो एक
और वो साला Pele जो था, I don't think any person after Pele has walked this earth with that skill.
Sorry.
ये Messi और
Ready?
Ronaldo.
No, I was gonna say.
Let me say, अभी Ronaldo.
Maradona, don't tell me Maradona's not. Maradona's right up there with Pele, man.
No, right up there, but slightly below. Nobody can even touch Pele, man.
These are your emotions.
That man. That's not. It's fact based. That man alone, I was going to say footedly, single-footedly won Brazil 3 cups in a span of 12 years.
12 years. That's true.
बीच में वो क्यों आ रहे थे? Because 66 happened.
Yeah.
We all know what happened.
We all know what happened. 66. Oh, that's just bloody brilliant.
The British wanted to win the cup. They wanted to purchase the cup.
Purchase the cup. I just wanted to say.
And they rightly did purchase it.
It's brutal accents.
But otherwise, 58, 62, Brazil.
Yep.
70, Brazil.
70, Brazil.
Pele featured in all 3, and he single-footedly won those cups. Nobody has ever. No Messi, no Ronaldo, no Maradona has done that.
Yeah, but Ronaldo and Messi haven't been able to win one yet, man. So
वही तो मैं कह रहा हूँ भाई आप इनकी बात करते हैं
मैं Maradona की बात कर रहा हूँ यार the hand of God in 86 की तुम्हें याद है तुम्हें
because it was the hand of God
हाँ लेकिन I mean it wasn't really a hand of God man. You know that right it was off his shoulder you know that
no that was he even admitted afterwards pero almeno al
futbolo But the point is that he did that just to sell tickets and
I'm going to hand it to him. Yeah, hand of God to him.
Hand him. Nice.
He won that cup for them in 86, but he did it once only. 90 में he came back. He had lost. He had gained a lot of weight.
तुमने support देखा है पहले का यार what a बेहतरीन team यार बेहतरीन side था यार.
No, it wasn't.
Come on, it wasn't?
No. I mean, he had good. It was basically like how Michael Jordan had a good
team
circuit.
Around, good support.
It wasn't skill. It was because he carried that team. Pele carried his team for 12 years in a row. Yeah. Won them 3 cups, possibly 4.
Yeah. If it wasn't purchased.
Yeah, had it not been purchased by the elite.
The elite. The Illuminati.
The empirical emperors.
Bollocks.
वो 4 जीते होते. And to date they've won the most cups, haven't they?
Yeah,
Brazil has 5
I think
cups.
has the most. I think have 5, and then who comes after them? Italy, I think has the
Italy
next.
has 4, and Germany has 4.
France has 2, right?
France has 2, and I don't want them to win.
And they're gonna win this time, man. यार उनकी तुम strike, उनकी वो उनका offense देखो यार उनका, है उनका counter attack देखो.
No, but what happened to them today? They lost to Tunisia.
Oh, I gotta say something about today, about France.
Say that so we can wrap this up and go home and have chai.
Have some chai and some kebab rolls, some sausages.
क्या हुआ यार आज?
आज France ने कहा कि we've got a lot of people here in Tunisia on the Tunisian team that we feel hamdardi for.
Yeah, I think so.
So we're just going to take it easy, give them an opportunity to win. I honestly feel that's what happened, man. I feel that way,
and France was surprised that the Danes, they were expected to win.
True.
Or at least draw that game. Had they done that, बेचारे Tunisia जो थे, वो निकल
जाते यार.
And then Griezmann decided to score that goal when he knew that the Danes
already went through. That's why he scored. It's so true, man. Are you sure it didn't count?
It didn't, it didn't. That's why they have Tunisia has 4 points.
So Tunisia has 2, is that? So they got 4 points, man.
लेकिन यार बहुत बुरा हुआ बहुत because Australia यार
ऑस्ट्रेलिया क्या है यार
तुम लोग अपना क्रिकेट खेलो यार
क्रिकेट खेलो अपने कैंगरूज के साथ खेलो यार तुम लोग
वो shrimp and the babby enjoy करो यार ये तुम लोग
good eye mate
what are you guys doing mate on the
God damn what are you doing there
go play
cricket mate do the Zealand accent you just got to do the Kiwi guys
I can't do it anymore but Australians I can all right you know Shine's been absolutely stunning this whole summer and Ricky's been absolutely he's been on the ball no what did they say
on the ball
no there's something else there He's been absolutely amazing.
You know, Abdullah, there's amazing. But how about the English guys, man? The English commentators, man. Sometimes when you get those,
not the English, but England has a lot lot of Scottish commentators, and they're like, he's passed the ball to McAdam. He's
O'Reilly.
He's been spot on with this game.
No, that's awesome. But how about the guy? Oh, just an absolutely brilliant strike from the wilderness.
From the wilderness.
He's
just stepped out from the forest, wearing his barbaric clothes with the skills that man has shown. Oh, blimey.
Oh, bloody hell.
अच्छा इसी के साथ ख़वातीन व हज़रात हम इजाज़त लेंगे और दुआ करेंगे कि क़ुल हुवल्लाहु अहद अल्लाहु समद लम यलिद व लम यूलद. Who's the guy? This guy needs some water. We're gonna wrap this up because ये साला अंग्रेजों का मजाक उड़ाता है.
ये कुछ हो गया मुझे यार.
But thank you.
पढ़ते ही मुझे वो दौरा पड़ गया.
Actually, it's not the end of the show. We'll be back after the break with our last segment.
I don't know what's going on with it. यार एमएन जरा पानी लेके आ यार.
Don't go anywhere.